Morning. I definitely didn't just spend 2 minutes talking to you without my microphone on. Didn't happen. Anyway, I got a little dead cat thing on there now, so hopefully the wind noise should be muffled. Here, we have a slurry pit. Up there, we have a field that the cows finished grazing yesterday afternoon. And at the far end of it is Rob in the tractor and tanker. So the plan today is to get that field slurry tanked. I guess I'm going to join in, I don't know. I'll find out when Rob comes back. Here is the big slurry pit, so you wouldn't have seen this yet. Right beside the cubicle shed. Scrape out from behind the parlor every morning at the moment, down the ramp into here. I think when the cows are in the shed, there's another gate on the end over there. They scrape out the back and in that way. I have no idea how deep this goes, so I don't know how much slurry is left in there at all, but I guess we'll find out. Rob's just coming back across the top of that hill now, so he'll be here momentarily, and then we'll figure out how this old jobby works and get some slurry out. Exciting. Got to be gentle. Yeah, gentle. If you slam it down. Face full of pap. Nice. Let's rock and roll. A lovely day to be slurry tank. At least you won't end up right in the top corner with it all again. Ah, the weather, the weather. No, that is definitely blue sky.
It's definitely still raining.
Yes, it's definitely still raining. Can't hardly see the farm.
It's our last load for today.
Yep. That was a good day tanking, 3 loads. It looks fairly firm. If that makes you feel any better.
No, it doesn't.
No?
Just hold on.
To what? The door?
I don't know. Good tanker. You retreat. There we go. Right, now we'll rise back up.
To be fair, it's doing a very good job.
It does hang in there quite well.
Following along.
So that wasn't scary at all. Always nice when you feel yourself.
The camera probably doesn't show it, but that is, well, yeah, it is fairly steep, I would say.
I probably should have chickened out once again. Rob doesn't chicken out.
I mean, this is level now, we're fine.
Yeah.
Giving the thistles a good dose of slurry, that'll kill them.
I was hoping the thistles might hold me up.
Well, actually, it's good because what you're doing is spreading your wheels.
Right, yes.
Just tell yourself
spraying the compaction.
Yeah. Someone's been out poaching. That's the Land Rover.
That was me yesterday coming down over, and I was thinking, oh, I've probably got their slurring tomorrow, that's too wet. And here we are.
All the best.
Well, it's been alright so far.
It's been lovely.
Here we go.
Oh god, we've got double wiper action.
What? Well, yeah, well, I can't see what's going on behind.
He's empty. Right on, Jeff. That's about 15 of them.
I've now cut off our exit strategy, so we'll have to abort. Our day is done.
Yep, good. Right, we did abandon ship when it was raining. It's been about an hour since then, and it's pretty windy. Don't know if you can see the bit of plastic blowing on the part of the tanker there. So the wind's up, and the sun's been out, blue sky, so I'm hoping it is dry enough up there. Rob's dad reckoned it would be. So yeah, we're going back up to that field there. Fairly straight runs, it should be fine. If it becomes hairy or whatever, I can just fill in the top bit above what's already been done, but it'll be fine. Like Rob said earlier, the tanker follows the tractor brilliantly and it doesn't tend to sway off only if it's in really, really poor conditions. And we're not there yet. But yeah, I've been left tanking. See, we've got the spyglass on the front, that's nice, so we know how much is in there. That's handy for when you're like coming to the end of your runs, or if you've got to turn a corner, you know how much you got in there. And we'll see how this goes. Hopefully well. Whilst we're waiting for the weather to come right, we've been off and put a fence up for the cows for tomorrow. And then tomorrow's a big move day, so we're going to run some heifers, I think, down the road to another block of ground. Right, so we've made it as far as the field anyway. We'll see how this goes. First thing we're going to do is put some four-wheel drives on. I've got spots on my windscreen again. Oh god. It looks like it's pitched off, to be fair. Because the further we get down over the hill, it gets a little bit steeper. And ordinarily that's fine. You don't turn too sharp or whatever. Why aren't my spools working then? We've got to unlock the spools? It's not the button, is it? How do I wake the spool up? Ah, I've got to hold that button until it goes red. I knew there was something I was doing wrong here. So that is down. That's good. We need to be in that gear, I think. Put that into normal mode. Press that button so that works the macerator. We're on spread, so that's a good job. Put that one going. Open that one up. And then do some macerating. We're tanking, boys! It's just a lot more things to do than just having a splash plate tanker. So now whilst I'm going along, I've got to hold one of the spool buttons on the joystick here. That's the macerator going in the back of the tanker. Just lining the last dribble bar. Drop her down with edge of the slurry that's already been spread. As I say, we abandoned it earlier because it got a bit greasy. The tyres are not wet, they're not dry either, but you know what I mean. And the worst bit has been done, which is right below a drinking trough. It's just here. It leaks a little bit. And by the time you come to the other side of the field, you're looking uphill anyway, so you're safe. For the next load, I'll put my magnet camera on the back. Right, that's that load spread. So then we flick that back and fold up the dribble bars. Good. Put that back in eco, ready for sucking some up. Head back to the pit. Some boys. Right, so that is now filling. Whilst it's doing so, I'll just show you the tractor. So Rob and his dad and that have always had McCormick's ever since I've known them. I actually did my tractor test on a tractor from here. It was an MTX 140. They then had a 150. They then went on to the next range and had like a 135. And now they got this, which is an X7 680. So I think it's about 180 horsepower boosted into 200 or something. So it's a fair lump of a tractor, but then you need a big tractor if you're towing a big tanker. You need the weight. I mean, McCormick's, they're nothing over fancy inside, but they work. So you've got your 2-speed PTO, Eco, and normal, your 540 and 1000. This one's actually got a creeper gear as well. Your hydraulics and draft control are all there. 3 manual spools, and then 1 electric one on the joystick. Got your up and down for your gears. APS is like auto power shuttles. If you press that a couple of times, you go into automatic mode. That's got 2 settings. It's either got field setting or road setting. Road setting will just go up through every gear sort of seamlessly, and the field one, it will stick you in whatever range you're in, because the gearbox has got 4 ranges with 6 splits in each range. Let's shut that one a minute. What is very nice about this is it's got a dump pedal down there, that one. So if you're going down over a hill, like with a load of slurry or something, instead of having to sit on your brakes all the time, you hold that, and I think it sort of restricts the gas going through the exhaust and slows you down, or holds you, I should say. We're about half full, that's good. You got a rocker switch here for your arms, I think, the link arms up and down. Preset engine revs, and then there's another setting there for gears, but I don't quite know what that does. And then this is all loader, because this one's actually fitted with loader brackets. But it's not on at the moment, so we don't need to worry about that. It's got a good fridge, or a good cool box, keeping my camera nice and cool in there. Little buddy seat, folds down, tucks away nicely. The bit I keep forgetting about is This is the handbrake. Because on the John Deere, you're used to not having to use one, but it is what it is. So yeah, I don't know how well you can see, but in that glass there, we're just about there somewhere. Just getting towards the top. So what I'll do is once it gets up and through the top of that glass there, I'll jump out and we'll be outside ready. It's a good idea, those spy glasses. I don't know why they're not just like a standard feature on every tanker. At least you know what you've got left in there. Oh, air brakes as well on this one, which is another big thing, which is nice. Hydraulic changeover on the tanker, very fancy. Right, we're loaded. Got to be steady with this handle apparently, because it likes to chuck slurry back up at you. Sucks a bit of plastic in. We need that for the next load. Take the pipe out. Sort of nudge the pipe on the plastic. So I won't spend too much time showing you this, but here's the dribble bar on the back. I think it's a Mastech one, is it? Yeah, Mastech. That's the macerator in there. And then they got these on the bottom. These are called splashits. So a friend of mine called Ed actually sells those. And what it is basically a little splash plate on the bottom of your dribble bar. So instead of having just a very thin line, it hits that and disperses it a bit. So if you look up there, it looks like we've been out with a splash plate. So I think it's like 28 little splash plates on the back of your tanker. It's a good idea, really. Anyway, let's go! See the little splash plates working there? I've got to do steering as well, so I can't really hold the camera and do it, but we're going all right at the minute. But we're on about the steepest bit of the field, so we're doing all right. The tanker's got huge, great tyres, so it would hold itself very, very well, follows the tractor well. And what we've done is we've dropped down a couple gears, because what I don't want to do is turn on the steep bit. Once I do probably 2 more loads, I get to a point where I can turn safely, because the sort of field flattens out a bit. So I've dropped down a couple of gears to make sure that the slurry just does like one line across the field. Then I haven't got to start slurrying over stuff I've already slurried and turning on it and whatever. Just worry about getting out. So yeah, 2 more loads and then we'll start doing some turning, I reckon. If anyone knows a way how to make these buttons here constantly pump, so I'm going to hold it all the time, let me know. That'd be great. I'm holding the camera level. You can see that the tractor bonner's on a bit of a slant. Kind of tells you the level of the field. Hoping the tank is going to empty any time now. That's our empty. Switch the macerator switch. Where's that gone? Fold her up, Jeff. Don't know who Jeff is. Last load I wasn't entirely sure what to do, so I actually turned it off and turned it back on here. I did a bit of panicking. I'm good at panicking. But anyway, what we're doing is we're spreading the bottom of the field whilst it's nice to spread. As I probably mentioned earlier, we're supposed to have thunder showers. Well, there's a chance of thunder showers this afternoon. And if that happens, whilst I'm milking, Rob can come and spread the top half. So all this up here is level, which is absolutely fine. Just wanted to do the bottom bit first. That makes sense? Right, so fun fact, we're going down over a hill. I've currently got the dump pedal pressed. If I take my foot off of it, in a second, hang on. I don't know if you can hear the tractor taking off. Put the foot on the pedal. Hold you exactly as you are when you press it down. Really clever design. I know loads of tractors have them now. If you've got the likes of Vario gearboxes or whatever, you don't probably need them, but what a good idea. Right, so I thought I'd just show you this quick. So this has been applied with the dribble bar with the splashes on. and you can probably just about see the line still, but obviously nowhere near as thick as if it was with just the dribble bar. They definitely make a difference, those things. It's the first time I've ever used a tanker or seen a tanker with them on. I mean, there they are. It's literally just a shoe on the bottom of the dropper. If anybody wants to know any more about those, either look up Splash It. I think Ed's got a page on Facebook, or otherwise send me a message and I can put you in contact with the man. Get a couple more loads done before lunch. Right, it's now after dinner. I don't know if Rob's still tanking or not. He took on from me when I went to have my lunch. I can see that Richard, which is Rob's dad, has already gone to get the cows and they're on their way in. So we'll just set up the tank here. Here he comes, flat out. Oh, that means he's still tanking. Right, I need some leggings. Woohoo! So the cows are coming from that direction. There's one there we did a foot on this morning that needed a block. So I've got a minute or two. So a short while later, I put the first row on to milk at 2:45. You can see that it's now 20 to 5. What's that, nearly 2 hours? Yeah, under 2 hours for 341 cows to go through. Mad, isn't it? So everything is now washing out in the parlour. It's just all circulating, so I've got to wait 7 or 8 minutes. That is the air blast going through, just pumping everything through. So there's hot water or 60-degree water and chemical now going through all the units, and it's all recirculating to give everything a really good wash. So you see this water is not particularly clean. It's just going round and round and round the system. I do that for 6 or 7 minutes, 7 or 8 minutes. And then stop it recirculating, put a load of cold water through the system just to flush it all out. Once that's dumped, come in here, unhang all these units, blow some more air through the line, and leave it all ready for the morning. I find that talking you through the wash routine actually helps me remember it all, because there's a fair bit going on. So this is where the water's coming back out of that's been through the system, so it's currently going back into the wash tank. And then there's, you can see, the hot water's just about stopped now. The hot water comes in on that one. So what I'll do in about 5 minutes time, turn that hot tap off, get that hose pipe, put it in there, take the circulation out, and then all it's sucking up through that pipe there will be cold water. Once cold water then starts coming back out of this pipe, which is the end of the line, I know that it's flushed the entire system through. At that point, we then shut this butterfly valve to stop it sucking any more water up, go in the pit, and close off all the little hose clamps. Turn the air blast off now for a bit. So we'll go back in the pit, take the units off of their washing things they sit on, undo all the clips, let everything drain, ready for the morning. I've changed the filter already, we do that first. And then again at the end, we'll take it out and just rinse it off and put it back in, ready for the morning. That is the plate cooler, so that's now turned off. Yeah, it's just a waiting game now. You can turn some lights off, we don't need them on anymore. This is the old parlour. So when I was 15 on my school work experience, I'd been in here putting cows on. It's strange being stood in here now. They use it for an AI race. So line the cows up in there. There's an AI tank. And just AI the cows in here. It's weird to be stood in here. Cows used to come out the back there. There's a little set of steps here. And then individual feeders for every cow. There used to be a little box here on the steelwork. And the cows used to have different colour tape on their tail depending on what they were getting fed. So either like 1 kilo, 2 kilo or 3 kilos or whatever. Yeah, it's weird being back in it. Right, that has now been 7 minutes. So what we're going to do is turn that one off. Get the cold water here. Take that one out. This will take about 3 or 4 minutes. It's a good time to catch up on your Snapchat. I should probably say there was 2 of us in the parlour this afternoon. That's why we managed to put 340 cows through in less than 2 hours. Oh, it's cooling down. Well, that's now cold. Stop that. Turn that hose pipe off. Right, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. So now we just come down and clip all these pinch clips. You do this big one on here whilst you're at it as well. Oh, before I did that, I'm supposed to pump this way. Rob, if you're watching, look away. Put that back to milk. Open this little air thing. Take off a few units whilst that's doing that. Oh, Rob's going to be horrified with that. See it now. P45 in the morning. Once you hear that compressor kick in, I don't know if you can hear that or not. Most of that's gone through the system, so I close that one off. Undo these little clips here. Loads a bit of water out. There's a little bleed screw. Out the air pressure. Now I open that one and it runs water. Walk past the units, don't do that, Josh. to take all the cups off. So that's it, we're now done in the pit. Rob's dad has gone to shut the cows out. Open that one. It's ready for the morning. All that's left to do now is turn off the pulsators, turn off the vacuum, and just pop these clips on the bottom of this filter here, let the water run out. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to shut the tank. Pull that one off. See, that's why you rinse that out. See all that mug that's caught? That's why you have a filter, because no matter how clean you try and keep the milk and the cow's teeth and everything, it's still worth having. Put that back in there. Screw that back up. Very important. Pinch these over, otherwise all the milk in the morning will come flying out. And that's that done. So it's now 5 to 5. I'll be back here at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning to do it all over again. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Come out for a run round, Gus. Stretch the old paws. Yes, good dog. Oh, big stretch. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the videos. I'm definitely enjoying making them. There's a very big day happening tomorrow. It won't be tomorrow as you watch this, but tomorrow as I'm saying it, it is the annual heifer run. So I'm planning to film that. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please think about subscribing to the channel. I'll see you guys in another video very soon. Cheerio.
Like a truck that